Hey y'all, welcome to Art of the Budget. My name's Nicole. My pronouns are she and her, and I live in the Pacific Northwest on the unceded territories of the Coast Salish Nations. Today I'm doing a budget check-in for week 4 of June 2020. I've got several transactions. As I've mentioned before, it's been a weird month. My focus has really not been on my budget, probably the least I've focused on my budget since I started making these videos, and frankly since like a year before that, when I was like documenting every single penny. I went back through my like different logs of transactions and just made sure that I had gotten everything, and so there were a few transactions that I'd missed along the way. I had that in there twice. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into these transactions. Let's scroll down to the kind of everyday life stuff. I went and got takeout with a friend and had a backyard socially distanced picnic, and that was $27.16. I'm definitely leaving big tips when I do go out, always. So yeah, I had a couple of grocery trips, and one was Fred Meyer, $32.87, Grocery Outlet, $55.56, Hagen, $35.31. I love to go to every grocery store. I went to I went to a local restaurant called King Solomon's Reef, and that was $19.17. That was takeout, obviously. I think restaurants are open at a reduced capacity, but that's just not something that I feel comfortable with right now. But I am happy to support local restaurants, so I did make a point to do a little more takeout this month. And I realized I'd forgotten at the very beginning of the month. I walked to a local pizza place and picked up a pizza, and that was $25.71. I'm glad I didn't miss that. I did some sharing, just some direct sharing of my income, and that was $25. And I'm going to go ahead and add this to my stimulus sharing. I have to say I still have funds in this stimulus sharing bucket. I have been honestly feeling nervous, though I've allocated them for sharing. With these higher expenses I've been paying for my cats, I've felt like, I guess, kind of stingy about sharing them. So I don't think that that my decision to share those funds will change, but I think it's reasonable to, feel some discomfort with just outputting so much at once, and so I'm just going to hang on to those. Right now, I know that a lot of organizations are getting a lot of funding, which is awesome, and but unfortunately, the need never runs out. And so if I'm not sharing this money immediately, I think that's fine, because there will continue to be amazing places to share it in the future. And that's just kind of what I need to do right now to feel safe and feel comfortable. Okay, but that is going to go into this. So $25 into that stimulus sharing bucket. I did some kitty stuff. As you know, if you've watched the past videos, we're way over in cat stuff. I picked up a medication for one of my cats, and that was $15.96. And I picked up another medication, but this is actually the only medication that my other cat is on, and that was $52. It's a little bit expensive because she's not a cat that I can pill, and so I have her medicine compounded at a special local pharmacy into a liquid form. And the cool thing is that she is very intolerant to being pilled, but this liquid that they have flavored liquids, And so they have, human flavors like bubblegum or cherry or something. But they also have animal flavors, and this one is called Ocean Fish, and she loves it, and she thinks it's a treat. So it was a new medication. We changed her same type of medication, but we changed the actual medicine. But it's able to be suspended in the same flavored liquid, and so it's working out so far. And then last but not least, I had my paychecks. I have been kind of bad about putting them in when I actually get them, but I've now gotten both of them for the month, and they were about the same, $1,486 and 86 cents. One was and 87 cents. So those paychecks are going to go in, and my mouse is being kind of weird. I'm just a little bit over in what I had planned for. So yeah, that's most of my transactions for the month. I know there's always a couple that I end up adding when I reconcile. I will see you in the next video for reconciliation and my plan for July. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that wherever you are, you're continuing to demand justice in the places where injustices have been done, and demanding better systems where you are. That's it, and I will see you in the next video.